Awesome. Well, I know how we're opening now.
It's Hanson.
I think we're live, so we should be good. Yeah, we're good. All right, guys, have fun.
All right, buddy.
All right. If you insist, handsome.
Don't tell us what to do.
What's the time?
45 seconds.
45 seconds.
I was listening to you guys' conspiracy theories.
Some fucked up people.
Fucking
out
weird
there.
people.
Dude, I love it, man. Can we talk about that for a second?
Yeah.
Sure.
Double back to that?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, welcome back to the show. We gotta welcome the Greg.
Good morning, man.
What's up, dude?
Nothing. I was listening to you guys on the way in. First of all, your guy met me outside, and first he says to me is like, "Hey, I'm handsome." And, you know, it's early. That's what I heard.
Right.
I hear the guy, "Hey, I'm handsome." I'm like, "Hey, I'm fat." Like, what are you? Like, and I'm looking at the guy. I'm like, "That's it. You're not. I mean, to call yourself, you're not even a rapper to overstate your position like that. You know, I'm handsome, the handsomest master." Like, okay. And then he was like, "No, it's ransom." So it got weirder. Like it went from handsome to ransom.
So now you're like, do I owe you money or what?
I'm like, man, he is a rapper. Handsome ransom.
Sleep with me or I'll take you hostage. I'm handsome. Now I'm ransom.
I'm handsome and ransom. I keep that booty hostage.
I think we have just changed your name, handsome.
Yeah, that's right, handsome.
Stop trying to bang our guests. It's annoying. Jesus.
Oh yeah, and then he takes me over to the green room with the love sack.
Yeah.
The love sack, which has dried loads all over it. I don't know if you guys have seen it.
Yeah,
we
we
say
haven't-
that in the morning. I don't know if we can say that.
Handsome took D. Greg Wilson to the casting couch.
He sure did, man.
Quite the move.
I got news for you. I didn't get the part. I wasn't that into it.
Handsome smiling.
Of course, D. Greg Wilson appearing all the way through Sunday at the Stratosphere Hotel and Casino. All shows start at 8.
Yeah, except there's also a 10 o'clock on Friday and Saturday.
Okay.
So, and they love the locals. For locals, you can come for $10 and it includes your first drink.
Nice.
That's not bad, huh? Yeah, it's basically.
Jeez.
That's a steal on the strip.
I know.
Jeez.
I know. I was like, gee, I want to live here just to go to my own show. No, it's a bargain.
So you said, yeah, you were listening to some of the conspiracy
Oh my
theories
God.
when we-
Okay, guys, these conspiracy theories. Is it just me, or do people with conspiracy theories always sound like coke talk?
Yes.
You know, it always sounds like it's 3:30 in the morning. I'll tell you what else, man. We're lizards. I'm not even joking, bro. We're lizards. Don't get me started on the Illuminati. We're not even from this planet, bro. We got to start a business together. It's always the worst.
Oh.
You got to do your research. No, you got to do your research. I need some
Which makes
research.
me think, which was the cokehead we hooked up with 311 tickets? I think it was cokehead Audrey.
Oh, it was the chick who said Michelle Obama's a dude.
Yeah, did you hear that?
No, I missed it.
Here's the reason. Because Joan Rivers...
Listen to the reason why.
Because Joan Rivers made fun of her, and then she mysteriously died a week later. So her theory was the
Oh, my
Obamas
God.
had Joan Rivers off.
I'm telling
I believed
you.
it.
How do you make that leap? Cocaine. That is the only way to make that leap. I'll tell you what, and then she died a week later, and I'll tell you, and somehow Michelle Obama's a dude.
Who loves cocaine more than the Greg Wilson?
I don't know, man. Can I tell you something? Listen,
Yes.
I was very disappointed in you, Las Vegas. Last night, I can't even say I did coke. I don't know, because coke, you shouldn't be able to do 2 fat rails, then eat McDonald's and go to sleep. Okay, that is not the way cocaine. I don't know what it was. It was just powdered weed. I don't know what it was, but it was not coke. I was very disappointed last night.
I was watching some videos of you on Fox News, Red Eye.
Oh yeah.
And
I used to love doing that show.
It was the Greg Gutfeld.
Greg Gutfeld.
Right, and they're trying to have some kind of serious conversation about some political event, and in the middle of it, Wilson goes, out of the blue, he goes, "By the way, guys, I ran here." And they're like, "What?" And he's like, "I ran here." Because I'm doing so much coke, I just ran here. I didn't take a car.
from New Jersey.
Ran from Jersey. And they're all looking around, and I'm like, he is doing coke.
Yeah, man, I had a great time. You know what's so funny when they first, because it's on Fox News, and I'm not really a Fox News guy.
Right.
And the first time they asked me to do the show, I was like, I'm not really a Republican. and they're like, no. I'm like, I can't get on there and be like, yay, George Bush or whatever. And they're like, no, you can be yourself. And I was like, okay. You said I could be myself.
You promise?
Okay, then you get what you get.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of fun. Greg Gutfeld I've actually known. You know, before this, and this tells you something about the pedigree of Fox News. Before that, he was the editor-in-chief of Maxim magazine.
No, serious.
I'm not even joking. Okay? And that's how I met him. Was when he was the editor-in-chief of Maxim, and I was doing stand-up in New York, and he would invite me to all the Maxim parties.
Yeah.
So he's your bikini model hookup, and now he's running Fox News.
Exactly. That's what I'm telling you. This is how do you talk about a coke talk bleep there? Dude, I love Maxim and the titties. You should be our news correspondent, our political analyst on Fox News. Like,
you know what we're lacking here? Some cocaine stories on Fox News.
Get Greg Gutfeld. He'll bring Greg Wilson with him.
I thought you were great on that show.
Thanks, man. I used to love doing it.
It gets monotonous. The new guy sucks who's doing it.
Yeah, he's a good guy, though.
I'm
he's
sure
a good
he is,
comic.
but he's just bad.
I don't know if he's, well, you know.
He sucks, dude.
Just slam him.
You go ahead. So you slam him. I know the guy. I don't want to see him be like, hey, someone forwarded me this clip. How can you say that, bro?
So, story, the first time I met the Greg Wilson, I was working at a rock station in Seattle. And
That's right.
And we used to do this thing called the Rock Girl Gala.
Oh, my God, yes!
So, the Greg Wilson shows up. First off, he has like a half gallon of Jack Daniels in one hand.
That's right.
And he's just slugging it back like it's Kool-Aid.
I gotta tell you, not much has changed.
So at one point during the show, he's backstage, and I think he's on a scooter or something. He's got the Jack in one hand, and he's just screaming as loud as he can down the hall, "Cocaine! Where's the cocaine?" And I was like, I love this guy.
Dude, I went on stage. This is true, and we actually have the video, and I'm gonna give you guys the link because I went on stage. I was so messed up. I was trashed. We got trashed that show.
Oh, yeah.
And
Everybody
it's like 90 girls in bikinis. 90 of Seattle's hottest women, which is like 9 of LA's. But if you add them all together, they equal 1 LA 10. But it's like they consider a big bush part of the costume. But I realized like there's no security around the stage. They have all these girls on stage lined up in their bikinis. I realized there's nobody watching. Like so I was like, I'm just gonna walk up there. I'm gonna turn on my camera, and I'm just gonna walk across all the butts, and just like get all footage of all 90 butts. Some of them I started like kissing. I started like doing this, and nobody stopped me. I went all the way down there. I'm on stage. The show is going on, and I'm on stage. I'm walking behind them. I go all the way down the road, and then all the way back. And I'm like talking to them. I'm flirting with some of them. And finally, I realized I'm like, no one's gonna stop. Like, it's no fun if no one stops me. So finally, I just stopped shooting and was like, okay, I've seen enough butts. Thank you, ladies. And I went off the stage.
So yeah, as they're all trying to be pretty and classy, there's like 10,000 people in the crowd.
Yeah.
They're being serious and they think this is a big deal, right? You just see the Greg Wilson in the back, like whispered in their ears, looking at their butts.
Totally. I'm going to share with you guys. We'll post this video and you guys can share it with you.
Oh, I want to see that.
Yeah, man. I'll show you guys at the break. I'll bring it up. You guys, it's ridiculous.
Are you ever worried about dying? You party so hard.
Can I tell you something? Can I be honest with you? You know, I joke about it a lot more than I actually do it because I am older, you know? Like now, Coke is like every other week. Whereas, you know what I mean? Which for me is a major step back.
Yeah, right.
But people, I call it the Belushi speech, and I get it about once a month. Someone pulls me aside and is like, you know, Greg, listen, I want to tell you, man. You're a really talented comedian. but you gotta slow down, bro. While we're doing bumps in the bathroom. Right? You know, I don't mind doing this now, but you gotta slow it down.
Well, I mean, Jesus, you go to a doctor? I mean, does the doctor say anything? You don't
No.
go to the doctor.
I go to the doctor. Get checked out. I'm totally fine.
Everything's cool.
Everything's cool.
Are you honest with them?
You know what? Because here's the thing is, the tests can be honest with him. What do I got? You tell me, why am I telling you? You're the doctor, run the test, you tell me.
Greg,
I love it. Are you having chest pains? I don't know, am I?
doctor's like, Greg, this is really weird, but you've grown a second heart. You've done so much coke, now you have two of them.
Yeah, your heart's so strong. Your heart is so strong.
It's like your body is trying to make another one to keep you alive.
Pregnant heart. Jesus.
One ventricle just bubbled out into a whole separate heart, functioning along. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, man. I'm proud of that, actually.
You should be.
Yeah.
That's amazing. The Greg Wilson, Stratosphere Hotel and Casino here in Vegas. And again, he's been there since Tuesday, going to be here through Sunday, 8 o'clock show, but you said Friday and Saturday at 10 p.m. show.
Yeah, they have we have 2 shows on Friday and Saturday. So,
but you're drunk during the whole thing, right?
No.
No?
I get drunk.
But by the 10,
by the 10, listen, let me tell you something. The 10's real loose. Okay, the 8 o'clock's pretty under control, but halfway through the 10, it gets a little loose.
It's a mess, right?
It's a mess, but a fun mess.
Right, of course.
Listen, you know, I've had so many. It's so funny too. I don't know if this is a good reputation or a bad reputation, but I've had so many, like, because the bartenders, they see every comedian,
right?
You know. And I can't tell you how many of them have told me, like, you know, man, I think you're the only comedian I've ever seen that actually gets better the drunker he gets. I'm like, is that a good thing?
You're like, put that in my contract.
Yeah.
Keep sending drinks up.
Well, the horrible thing is,
amazing.
I'll try and prove him wrong. I'm like, okay, I'm doing a show sober. That guy doesn't know. I'm a brilliant comedian. I can do this. Then I get on stage and I'm like, okay, this is boring. Can I get a drink, please? This is just doing stand-up. No, but I have fun, and it isn't always hammered, but I do. I mean, you know, come on, I'm a party comic, bro.
No, I know you are. That's why I'm worried about you dying. Because it's not
Look, I can't even get up and do the radio without getting the pollution.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, listen, man, I like you. I don't want you to die.
You know, last night I was sitting at home and I was going over your videos, and I like to know kind of what the hell I'm doing and who's coming in and stuff.
Yeah.
And about 10 minutes in, I'm like, I gotta have a talk with this guy.
Marco's known you for 10 minutes, already giving you an intervention.
I've gotta have a talk with this guy. I think it's just too much. He's
man.
burning it, you know?
I'm just having a good time.
I know you are.
I'm just trying to live my dream.
Let's take a quick break and come back here.
All
with
right,
another
sounds good, guys. You guys
segment. The Greg Wilson. It's Marco and Jeetz, X1075.
Your whole audience right now is like, is it too early to do coke? It's like coffee. It's like coffee. Like powdered coffee.
Great fucking points, man.
Let's keep this rolling.
Yeah, whatever.
Is that the Periscope?
The Facebook Live.
Oh, Facebook. Oh, is that a new feature? I don't even know about it.
It's basically Facebook ripping off Periscope.
No, that's what happens. That's what they all do.
Yeah. It's
They either try and buy you or they duplicate you, one or the other.
Yep. Oh
Good for them,
man.
though.
Silver Nugget, is that on the strip?
It's kind of like old Las Vegas area.
Fuck man, we had Dice on the show a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
And talk about fucked up. I think he had been up all night. And
He may have been, yeah.
And he was like still fucked up. The first 10 minutes of the interview, all he did was plug Christopher Angel, the magician. Or
Not only
whatever.
did he plug him,
That's who he was partying doing coke with all night.
That's what he said. He was on
he was on the phone with them all night, and he's like, yeah. And then Chris and I just talked about this, and Chris and I he does a whole fucking bit on the conversation with him and Chris Angel. And we're like, Dice, what about your show? Man, Chris Angel's amazing. And I'm like, what are we
Pretty serious.
Yeah,
He's not even like, you know, he's fucked up serious.
Totally,
You know?
yeah.
So he's like, he's trying to like.
He doesn't even hear you. He just keeps talking
and
right
he's
through
just
it.
going and going and going. And it was one of those. It was one of those interviews where, you know, Dice is one of my comedy heroes and shit. But it was like a great interview because it was so fucking weird.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was
Oh,
just,
I gotta try and find that Kiss video from the
Oh,
from
Kiss,
the rock.
okay,
Yeah, yeah, man. You know, Dice's been in the game a long time. Have you? I actually auditioned to do his new
that
show.
show was phenomenal.
I was gonna be one of his buddies that comes from New York and like trashes his suite and all that.
Oh yeah, with like Michael Rappaport and all them. And
Yeah. I was auditioning for that. And they kept wanting me to come back, but I was on the road. They're like, we got to move on. So
Yeah, have you seen the show? It's really.
I haven't
funny.
watched it, but I heard it's very good.
Yeah. I haven't seen it either.
Dice is having a renaissance, man.
It's great because he plays himself.
Yeah.
But then it's kind of like a Curb Your Enthusiasm meets Entourage meets Dice being self-deprecating. But somehow it all works. And it's fucking really
Good for
funny.
him. I mean,
Yeah.
fuck. Christ, he was putting out those VHS videos in the 80s.
Yeah.
Fucking
Well, that famous image of him going, "Mom, top of the world."
Yeah.
I mean, that was like an 88 or something.
There it is. This is front that show. Let's see if we can get this motherfucker to load.
The Wi-Fi here's all fucked up.
I'm not even on it, so. Although for some reason it switched to 3G. Why do you pay for 4G and then you don't have it?
I'm telling you, man, these are like prison walls in here.
Are they really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Pretty
that
bad.
sucks. Well, hopefully it'll come out. Hopefully it'll load. But
40 seconds here.
We should probably pimp that this is on. I didn't realize that's what he was putting it
I
on.
didn't either.
So,
It was like Facebook Live.
he just sets us up, but he didn't tell us what the fuck it
Oh.
was. So it's like, we should probably tell people.
yeah, I didn't know either. I was like, is that Periscope? But there weren't a million people chiming in on it. I stopped doing Periscope because I got tired of people ruining my thing. Oh, here it is. Watch. I'm on the stage now. This is the show going on.
The Greg Wilson is on Marco and Jeetz at X1075. We've gotten to learn a lot about Greg.
A
And
lot of really awesome things done. By the way, we with this whole interview is going live right now on Marco and Jeetz Facebook page on Facebook Live. Just go to the page, Marco and Jeetz. Jeetz is spelled Jeetz. There's a little thumb in the corner. You got to scroll over it, click the button, and then boom, you get to see the Greg Wilson.
Oh, that sounds really easy.
It is. It's extremely easy. People make it a lot harder than it should be.
Nah,
You'd be
sure.
surprised.
the Greg Wilson at Stratosphere Hotel and Casino. Going to be there all weekend right through Sunday, 8 p.m. and 10 p.m. shows on Friday and Saturday night. If I had to pick, I'm going to the 10 p.m.
Oh, man, come out. It gets messy.
Sounds a little... Sounds like you're all stretched out by 10.
I tell you what, there's sometimes when I wake up the next morning, you know, when you've done something wrong, you know, you just wake up with it. When you wake up like, ugh. Like, oh my God. I gotta check my tweets. I gotta issue some apologies to that.
Outgoing calls.
Yeah,
I gotta call at 4 in the morning.
I gotta put this fire out now. I gotta get ahead of the story.
I gotta come up with a really great excuse while I was blowing you up at 4:30.
Oh my God! Last time I was here in Vegas, one of the gentleman club owners, one of the strip club owners, came to my show. And can I mention the name of the club?
Sure.
The Palomino. Do you know the Palomino?
Heard about it.
Yep.
Yeah. The owner of the Palomino comes to my show and he's like, "Hey, you got to come out to the club. We'll set you guys up, no problems." I'm like, "Okay, I'm coming to your club. You don't have to ask me twice." We get there and he gets us a bottle. He gives me a bottle of Crown.
Right.
Gives me my own bottle, my own table. Although you wish the liquor isn't what I want. What I want is a couple free dancers.
Right,
I want them just to point at, like, you know, Candy and Sandy, you two, free all night and just grind on the
No
stage.
holds barred.
Exactly,
Right.
exactly. Greg, I don't want to see your fingers all night. I want it to look like your hands have no fingers.
No.
I want you to be wearing human mitts for the entire night. That's what I wanted, but that's not what I got. But anyway. But I guess I drank the whole bottle of Crown.
I guess I did. You're not even really sure.
I don't know because I blacked out. You know when you black out and you have like flashes of what's happening? I just remember being in the, you know, getting a lap dance, and I just remember the girl, like, I guess at some point I thought she was like my girlfriend and started just trying to do it to her because she was just like fending me out like, hey, and I'm like, what? And then when I woke up in the morning, then I just woke up in the middle of the night and I had that kind of like rocket vomit across the bed. Yeah, just fish, you know, like dragon's fire.
It's like The Exorcist.
Yeah, like I was trying to take off from bed. And
Orbit.
yeah, and then and it's one of those ones where like you just have to leave a note and a giant tip for the maid. You know, just like, I'm so sorry. Here's $40.
Dear Bonita.
Yeah.
Lo siento mucho. Let's talk about the hottie and the naughty.
Oh
Yeah.
man, yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Now,
Let's bring up my illustrious film career.
we've been very nice so far.
You really
I
have,
thought
yeah.
we should maybe.
So in 2008, you got a movie called Hottie and the Naughty,
Yes.
starring you, Paris Hilton, and Joel David Moore.
Joel David Moore.
Who ended up in Avatar, the movie, one of the biggest movies ever.
He left as soon as we finished shooting that. He left to do Avatar, and I stayed and watched SportsCenter.
Okay, so you portray his quirky childhood friend, and quote, "The film was a box office bomb and received universal negative reviews and has been cited as one of the worst films ever made."
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Wait a minute. Is this the kind of thing that you're filming and are you with like Paris and the other people?
Oh, yeah.
So you're together.
Yeah.
It's not, okay. You know, sometimes he's...
Yeah, sometimes you never see him,
LA,
but you know, I had already known Paris. Paris, before the sex tape and everything, you know, she was a celebutante in New York, and she would also come to my shows all the time. And so I knew her from that circle. We, you know, hung out together. I knew her quite well. So when I got the role, she didn't know they had cast me. She was very excited. She's like, "Oh my God, Greg, when I heard it was you, I was so excited." So it was a lot of, you know, but shooting it, I was hoping that when she went to jail, before the film, I really did. Remember when she went to jail?
Yeah,
I remember.
For like not getting her driver's license or something, right?
Stupid,
like she just wouldn't get it.
She was just like, "I'm famous. I don't do that." And they're like, "And you're going to jail." So I really thought maybe they would go easy on us since she'd already been knocked down a few pegs.
Right.
By the time the movie, no. I felt like most of the reviews were written before the movie even came out.
Sure.
Like they were one review, and at first when I was reading them, at first it was funny. You know?
Right.
I was like, boy, they really hate us, huh?
Hey, we've been there. We've been here 3 months, and we've got a lot of negative reviews.
Yeah.
But about 17 reviews in, I'm like, I don't think I can read these things.
But listen, my point is this. If you're going to have a movie, and they call it the worst movie ever made, that's better than being the second worst movie.
You're right about that.
At least you're number one,
Listen,
right?
and we're also the biggest lowest grossing box office open ever. I'm not even joking.
Ever?
I think the movie grossed $618.
Oh, man.
Let me tell you the story. This is the true story of me going to see it opening night. We'd already had the premiere. It was all very exciting. This is my first big feature. It's in theaters. Okay. I go back home to Dallas, Texas to get my friends together. We're all going to go. We get together. We have pre-game in a little bit. We go to the theater. It was only shown at like 2 theaters in Dallas. And we go to the theater to buy tickets. My buddy goes up there to buy tickets. He goes, "Oh my God, it's already sold out." I was like, "Really?" He goes, "No."
What a dick.
I know, like, you jerk. We buy the tickets. We go in there. We are the only people in the theater. Nobody else bought a ticket. This is opening night, Friday night. 8 o'clock show, like the one show that should have had somebody in it. Nobody but us. So we just started smoking weed right there in the theater. It was the only thing that was going to cheer me up. It was the only way to cheer up. So we just started, blowing joints right there. And then when I came back to LA, my girlfriend at that time wanted to go see it with me. She hadn't seen it. So we go to see this theater, and they're going to close the theater because no one had showed up to see the movie.
Oh.
And so we go in, "Oh, well, over here, I'm kind of in it. You might," and you could tell the guy was upset that someone showed up. He was like, "Oh, okay." And he starts running the thing, and my girl starts trying to give me a handy
right
in the theater because she's
she
excited.
Want to go skiing, yeah.
Right, she was excited. "Oh, look, my boyfriend's in this movie and everything's named. Oh, there he is. Aha." She's trying to give me a handy, but then I come on the screen, and I'm not a handsome man, and I don't know if you've ever had someone try and jerk you to yourself. But it's not as cool as you might think.
Never tried that.
Because you're watching yourself.
Right. And you're like, is this narcissistic? Like, how gross is this? And I actually lost it. Like, I turned myself off. I lost it. She was like, "What's wrong?" I'm like, "Let's just stop. It's
like looking in the mirror.
Yeah,
doing
you're like,
that.
Yeah, nobody no one brings up their own videos like, "Oh, look at me. Oh, I'm so fat. Look at me sweating."
You know how you should have spun that? You should have been like, "Baby, I wanted to make it a special night. So I bought all the tickets to the whole theater just for you."
What happened? You're such a funny guy. Paris Hilton was getting all kinds of earned media. What the hell?
Well, it was one of those things. That's just not what they wanted to see Paris do with her mouth on camera. I mean, I hate to put it that way, but nobody wanted to see her act.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you this, and I'm not just saying this because I'm in the movie, whatever. Okay, I can't tell you how many people have since they come up to me and be like, "Hey man, I saw it on cable, and you know what? It's not that bad." I get that, which I take as a huge compliment. I'll take "not that bad" from worst movie of all time. But I do get that quite a bit. I mean, if you guys watch it, you're going to watch it and you're going to be like, you know what?
Well, here's my thing. Joel David Moore ends up in Avatar.
Yeah.
You co-starred with. I mean, you should have got a role in Star Wars or something, right?
Jeez, I know. Talk to Hollywood about it. No, but Joel's a great guy, and you know we're still friendly, and he went off for like 3 years, shot Avatar, then came back for like 6 months, then went back, and I guess for another 3 years shooting Avatar 2 or whatever. So I mean, he's just been busy. He's a busy guy, but he's super nice. And I know I was sitting there, I was actually texting him during the movie. I was like, "Hey, buddy, it's no hottie in the naughty." It's literally, I think he's the first actor in history to go from the lowest grossing movie of all time to the highest grossing movie of all time with no picture in between. Nothing in between. From the bottom to the top. Worst to first. I don't know that's ever been done, but he did it.
He went from naughty to hottie.
Yeah, that's right.
I was right there with him at the bottom. Started from the bottom, now I'm still down here by myself.
What the Greg Wilson is out here, Stratosphere, through Sunday. What else do you have coming up? I know you're the tour. Any more acting, or what are you doing?
This is good. I don't even know if I should mention it now because I feel like it would be detrimental to the work after all the talk that we had. Because I just shot a Nickelodeon show.
What's it called? Kids on Coke?
Hot Wired. Little Trey's the fastest skater in town. Who knows his secret? See, that's why I knew what I meant. I'm afraid they're going to cut me out now. Nickelodeon's going to find this clip.
I think if I was your agent, I'd be like, no.
Yeah,
no more Marco and Jeetz.
Coke,
they get you into trouble.
Yeah. So
but that said, what are you going to be doing with Nickelodeon?
Well, it's a show. Here's the thing. It's a show called Henry Danger. And I play a disgruntled clown, which, I hate to admit it, not my first disgruntled clown. I played a disgruntled clown on Bones.
Are you being typecast?
I think so.
Is this a voiceover?
No. This is live action.
Okay.
Yeah. So this was on a stage, on a studio, the whole thing. And so I'm a disgruntled clown. So you don't even recognize. There's some pictures on my Instagram, the Greg Wilson one. Because I tell you what, every time there's a new technology, it's a race to get my own name.
Right,
Because I feel like, because I did it to separate myself from other Greg Wilsons. There's so many Greg Wilsons. But I feel like other Greg Wilsons are tired of people asking them if they're the Greg Wilson. So they go out and grab the name as fast as they can. I never get my own name anymore.
The money move there was to get there fast enough to just get Greg.
Greg.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
At Greg.
You should find at Greg and be like, yo, homie, what can we do, man?
Jeez, give me a time machine. Go back to 97 and start over.
All right, MySpace, here we go.
Exactly, here we go. Greg. I own it.
It is the Greg Wilson, like we said, the Stratosphere, 8 and 10 p.m. shows on Friday and Saturday. It's nice of you to come in. A lot of these comedians, they get a little lazy and they want to pick up the phone. You were nice enough to come in here. It makes a huge difference.
I was nice enough to do lousy coke. So I could sleep last night.
That could be your conspiracy theory.
Exactly. Here's what's happening, man. They're getting us through cocaine. You know what they're cutting with? Mind control powder. Mind control powder.
Where can people find you? We mentioned the socials, but on Twitter. What do you like to use more? Facebook, Twitter? What social guy are you?
You know what I do? I go on the Instagram because it connects to the Facebook and the Twitter and all the rest of it. I was trying to do Periscope, but you know what? I do too much stuff that should be edited before it gets out there. I was getting myself into a little Periscope trouble, so I was giving away too much evidence. So
Nickelodeon was following you on.
Yeah, exactly. I had to delete some of this.
At it again. All right. So and then you said it was the Greg Wilson 1.
Yeah, on Instagram, the Greg Wilson 1, and so on Twitter it's just the Greg Wilson. On Facebook it's the Greg Wilson 1. Because I'd already used the Greg Wilson on my personal page. It's so stupid, dude. I don't understand it. Or you can just go to my website, thegregwilson.com. But thank you guys for having me out, man. This has been a lot of fun.
No, you're a blast. Anytime you come to town, please swing by and say hi.
Absolutely. If you guys are still here, definitely.
Oh, thanks.
Hey, I got you one. I got you one back.
And he's like, I'm coming back next month.
He's a goddamn psychic. Won't be around long. good.
No, I'm sure you guys are. You guys are great. I've been listening to you all week, actually, and it's been a lot of fun. You guys are great. Thanks for
Thanks,
having
dude.
me.
Thank you for coming
Appreciate
on.
it.
So, the Greg Wilson.
To get stoked for July 4th weekend with freedom.
Oh, you were great, man.
great,
As
man.
always.
Thanks, bro. That was fun.
Can we get a picture with you to put on our